Mike Tomlin should leave Pittsburgh. I did my first one of these when I talked about Justin Fields, but Mike Tomlin should bounce. He should leave Pittsburgh. The fans don't appreciate him. The fans are full of crap. They don't know how blessed they are to have a great coach who knows how to deal with the BS that the Steelers have been giving him. Nobody wanted to blame management for keeping Ben Roethlisberger longer than what he was supposed to be there for. Nobody blamed that. Management always gets a slap on the wrist or everything. But when it comes to Mike Tomlin, we got to fire Mike Tomlin. Bill Cowher used to stink up the joint with the Steelers. I didn't hear the media or everybody calling for his job. I didn't hear anybody calling him out on his leadership of men. I've never heard that or saw that. But you want to get mad at Mike Tomlin, and he never wanted Kenny Pickett. He wanted Malik Willis. Y'all front office and management have been the epitome of picking bad quarterbacks. Now, Kenny Pickett, I think he'll be fine, but he's in concussion protocol. Also, welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to throw that out there. But he should leave Pittsburgh and go somewhere else where he's more appreciated. Where he's much more appreciated. Pittsburgh don't appreciate Tomlin. They always complaining about something. They never hold the men or none of them accountable. Malik Willis was, in my opinion, a better quarterback to go with than Kenny Pickett. They wanted Kenny Pickett because he's the hometown kid. They didn't want to make the same mistake they made when they passed on Marino. But dog, this kid's not Marino. What's up, Nerdy Blue? This kid's not Marino at all. He's not on that level. He's not near that level. Kenny Pickett, also the problem has also been the offensive line. The offensive line is not held up. Now, Mitch Trubisky, it said, is that he was benched because he got into an altercation with Deontay Johnson during halftime where Deontay wanted the ball more. And then it's funny to me how they like to bring up, oh, well, he dropped the pass and everything. Yeah, he dropped that pass that was tipped to the defender because Mitch Trubisky can't throw the goddamn ball. Mitch Trubisky's trash. He was trash before he got there. He was trash in college. The thing is, he's privileged, so he's going to get another chance. It's like Daniel Jones. Like, they get all the chances in the world to F up. Same with Eli Manning. Before Eli won that Super Bowl, Eli was sneaking up the joint. But because, you know, if they got the right skin tone, they can do whatever they want. So that's the thing there. But Tomlin ought to leave and go somewhere else where he's appreciated, and then we'll really see how good Pittsburgh could be. We'll see if you guys will do better with the change. All they want is the white coach. That's it. They just want the white bread coach, Wonder Bread. And then when Wonder Bread come in there and don't do his job to do well, and then they're gonna see that it's management's fault why they're not doing well. Then they're gonna be like, man, maybe we should have stuck with Tomlin a little longer. I'm telling you, it's not a lot of good coaches out here that they've been recycling. What's good, Chappelle? Chilling. Just got done going to the gym. Mike Tomlin is, he's a guy who had to deal with the Ben Roethlisberger situation when Ben Roethlisberger should have been retired. They should have been moved on from him, but Pittsburgh loves him so damn much. It's mind-boggling to me. Yeah, they trying to get rid of him. Well, the fan base want him gone. There was an altercation between Mitch Trubisky and Deontay Johnson. Deontay was telling him to get me the damn ball. Mitch Trubisky and Deontay Johnson are not getting along. They benched him because of that and the play. And now the Post Gazette of Pittsburgh, this is what I got it from their newspaper. They basically said that Deontay, they basically are saying that Deontay Johnson dropped the pass before that got tipped for a pick, but it got tipped because Mitch Trubisky threw the ball way too damn high for Deontay Johnson. So Deontay Johnson and him got into it at halftime, and Mike Tomlin and them benched Trubisky and went with Kenny Pickett. I know why he benched Trubisky and went with Kenny Pickett, because it's like, you already know what you're going to get with Trubisky. You know, Trubisky ain't shit. Like, he can't make the throws or the reads. You know, he's a guy you got to roll out the pocket. You got to roll him out every play damn near. You got to let him play like Rodgers and them and Mahomes, running out the pocket, can't stay in the pocket. So, you know. But they're trying to blame Tomlin for the way the team has been for years, and they feel like, oh, they need a new voice, they need somebody else there. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with Pickett. Pickett's fine to me. I mean, he got a concussion, but I think he'll be all right. I mean, the line hasn't been that good. The problem with Pittsburgh Steelers fans is they're spoiled brats. You know, they spoiled. Chuck Noll gave him 4 chips. Coward gave him a chip. And Tomlin gave him a chip. So they're very spoiled. They feel like every year they should be in the Super Bowl, and that's not how it works. The problem with Pittsburgh is they held on to Tomlin. They held on to Ben Roethlisberger way too long. They held on to him way too long. But I want Tomlin to leave so Pittsburgh can see that the grass is not greener on the other side. Tomlin has been doing a phenomenal job with what he's been given. He hasn't been given much. Have y'all signed any top free agents in the offseason? No. Pittsburgh has just built through the draft. All y'all have done in Pittsburgh is built through the draft. Y'all haven't gone and got no big-time free agents that could change the game. Y'all didn't do that. Everybody that Pittsburgh brings in is homegrown. Y'all ain't bringing no big-time free agent. So how are you going to get mad at Tomlin when he's doing the best he can with what he got? That's all he got. Y'all act like he got a raw team. Chappelle said, oh yeah, I know Big Ben did that. Yeah, everybody know Big Ben did it. Dog, it was so bad. It was so bad, Chappelle. They had to get Big Ben. They had to marry him. They had to put a wife with him. They had to set him up with a marriage, allegedly, because he was caught in so many damn allegations, rape cases. Every month there was something new. It was like, what the hell? It was crazy. But yeah, trust me, other teams would want Mike Tomlin because they understand and they know what Mike Tomlin is going through. Mike Tomlin had to deal with Big Ben. Yeah, man, it was arranged. Yeah. Pitts, dog. Big Ben, man, Big Ben been talked about. They've been talking about. But see, this is what I don't get. Big Ben gets a pass for all of his transgressions, but they got rid of Santonio Holmes for some marijuana. It's crazy. But Big Ben could go around here raping chicks. Allegedly. Raping chicks allegedly. But hey, Santonio Holmes, he's the devil because he smoked some weed. It's crazy to me. But yeah, Mike Tomlin, man, they don't understand how blessed they are to have a Mike Tomlin. Because what Mike Tomlin brings to the team is leadership, and for what he's done has been great. Mike Tomlin has not really had any help. Like, all they've done is just built the team through the draft. They've never built Pittsburgh through free agency. People got to understand, you can draft well. When you draft, you're basically in the first 2 rounds, you're basically drafting your franchise guys. That's your staples. From the 3rd round and on, that's your depth. You got to go to free agency and get certain guys because what they would do is help your team. Now, Minka Fitzpatrick, their safety, they got him from a trade with the Dolphins. Yeah, for some trees. They let Santonio Holmes go for some trees, dog. They let him go for some trees. It's crazy, man. This league messed up. But yeah, they let him go for some trees, which in my opinion is bogus. He shouldn't have been let go, but yeah. Mike Tomlin is not appreciated, man. And it's a shame because Mike Tomlin is a hell of a coach. He's a hell of a coach. That's the thing that I give him and that's what I give him and Tony Dungy. Him and Tony Dungy, they know how to coach they know how to coach those players who you would call project players, or like players. They know how to develop their players. That's the thing I love about Mike Tomlin. He know how to develop his players. So did Tony Dungy. Yeah, I know. My homeboy from Jacksonville, we call it. His dad used to play football with the Saints. And after in training camp, when they go they would go go to their little, they would go to their little the little camp, like they little place to go chill with everybody, and they be burning big trees. They be burning like 5-6 blunts, all of that stuff, Chappelle. So I know, trust me, I know. It's a lot of players that I've known in the league. They just burn all day. Like they be burning. They used to like, it was the Saints, and I can't think where they went, but after like practice, after training camp, or after practice, or after they work out, they go right to the damn shed, they used to call it. And they they just in that bitch burning. They rotation, rolling up, rotation, rolling up, rotation, rolling up. And he told me that, man. He was like, man, yeah, man, that's why I be laughing at these cats today trying to talk about, they be trying to talk about weed is this and all of this. Guys was caught with marijuana. I'm like, dudes back in the day used to be worse than these kids today, dog. Dudes back in the day were way worse, way more smooth. Blowing it, man. I mean, they were blowing They had O's, they had QPs, they had P's on them. They was just going in. And see, but that's just how it is. See, what people don't understand, they needed to smoke marijuana, dog, because them hits really hurt. People don't understand after the game. That's why football got the longest off season, because their body is so broken down. Yeah, it's a painkiller, nerdy. It's a painkiller, dog. Yeah, it is. See, what weed does, when you smoke it and everything, it helps calm your nerves. It calms your brain down. It calms your nerves and your brain, and it actually helps you relax. Like it's a better alternative than taking all these painkillers. Like it helps your body recover and be at ease. You know, people say, "Oh, it's bad." No, it's not bad. It's bad. It's bad if you do too much of it, but it's not really bad. Like, I used to smoke green every day. I used to smoke like 4 or 5 blunts, almost 10 blunts. And then I had to stop. Yeah, exactly. I would rather do the same thing, Chappelle. I'd rather hit a blunt over taking all these damn painkillers. Because now what some of them do as well, they would break the painkillers down and they would put it inside the blunts and they would smoke that shit. I'd be like, what? They were like, yeah, some of them do that shit, man, but they smoke that, man, to calm their nerves because of the impact. It's so much hitting and your brain is moving. Yeah, man, every weekend. Man, dog. Used to burn, dog. Used to be on break. Go right to the car, hot box the car, and go right back to work. Spray some cologne and shit. But what I would do is I would take my shirt off, like my button up shirt. I would take my button up off, and then I would just burn, hot box the car, and then I would spray myself down, and then I put my shirt back on, and then put some eye drops in, and be brand new. That's all you had to do. Yeah, I know, Chappelle. I had to do the same thing too, man. You got to, bro. You got to get that paper. I had to stop too, man. You know. Shoot. Trust me. Trust me, I would have had one right now if I didn't have to stop. Y'all would see me. Oh yeah, absolutely. I be getting lit on the weekend too, man. I be drinking. That's funny, dog. Everybody who stops smoking blunts, we go to drinking. That shit is crazy. That junk is crazy. Like after we don't drink, we don't smoke and everything, we go right to drinking. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just noticed that. My brother said it the other day. He was like, man. You notice, man, if you stop smoking weed, man, or smoking blacks or cigs, you go right to drinking heavy. And I said, nigga, you is right. You right, nigga. You right. Cause I be drinking like a mug. I'm like, damn. Hell yeah, on the weekends, crazy. Oh, snap. Almost dropped my phone. Yeah, I be drinking heavy. Be drinking heavy. Shit, Chappelle, you out in the Bay Area, so yeah, you an hour behind us. You an hour behind me. You in the Bay Area. So yeah, you an hour behind me. Yep, you an hour behind me. Nerdy Blue say he had Goofy. Yeah, man, trees used to have me calm, but I used to hate smoking. I used to hate smoking around dudes or chicks who be geeking off the blunt, man. They just be geeking for no reason. I just be sitting there like, you really gonna do this? You really gonna blow my high? For real. They used to blow my high all the time, dog. I'd be so mad, dog. I'd be like, dog, you blowing my high. Like, get the hell away from me. Like, for real, for real. They used to get on my nerves with that shit. And then I hate dudes who passing it to you. They forget to ash the shit. So you got a long ass ash. You on the blunt, and the ash is like this long and shit. You get it, it fall on your shit. Man, I be like, mother ucker, what is you doing, bruh? Ash that shit before you pass it. Hell yeah, man. It do. After I smoke, I used to go throw some burgers and hot dogs on the grill. We be out there grilling. Get some fries, throw it in the fryer. Man, we good to go. Man, I'm not sold on the Philadelphia 76ers, man. They be hyping these dudes up. They so soft. Mm-hmm. Knock everything down. Heck yeah. Tear it up. But yeah. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Chappelle, man. I made you a moderator, Chappelle. So you good to go. Nerdy Blue. Shout out, man. I'm about to head to sleep. I gotta get to this job. So y'all be safe, man. I'm out. Deezy.